Ini kenapa gak di? Woi, kenapa Genshin gue gak di ini woi? Parah gak di tag anjir Genshin gue. Lagi.
Shine down.
Freeze. Cool it.
Absorption test. Let's light it up.
Dodge this. Finally done. Fascinating.
Kadang dapat 2, kadang dapat 5 itu bisa. Ini gimana? Itu satu. Mana? Oh. Piu.
Fascinating.
Di mana itu? Ini. Terus terus. Ada tracer orders, ada chest. Why not?
Stand clear.
Cool it.
Wah,
You're open.
banyak kan?
Illusion shattered.
Freeze.
Absorption test.
Cool it. Dodge this. Freeze.
Stand clear.
Itu kemana anjir?
What's the hurry? Cool it. Quite the find.
Mampir muncul. Kasih tahu dong tips and trick farming primo gems itu mantap ya. Ini primo gems loh, itu udah bisa ya. Betul. No.
What's the hurry?
Beda.
Fascinating.
Terus senjata tapuin yang apa itu? Ya.
Freeze. Catch the wind.
Lah, bisa keluar. How to? Yuk. Gimana bro caranya bro? Ini tuh.
Dodge this.
Nggak bisa. Nah, terus gimana? Oh. kan bisa dilewatin begitu aja kan. Apa nih?
Freeze!
Saha Ciko. Oh. Ntar gue mau akun kosong. Dapat gede-gede sih. Bos ya. Iya. Rams. Oh. Where am I? Then
Cool it.
oh chess.
Fascinating.
Fascinating. Set tinggi banget. Wah, apaan cok? Debat. Wah, males gua.
You're open.
Yeah, absorption test. There is no escape. Stand clear.
Freeze.
Kalian bisa gak sih berhenti nembak-nembak?
Cool it.
Reinforcement.
You're open.
Animal test 6308. Illusion shattered. Stand clear.
Freeze.
Let's light it up.
Sea shower, lotion.
The hunted.
Kenapa ada boss health-nya gini dah?
Another test subject.
Ada anak buahnya juga dong.
Animal test 6308. Shine down. Stand clear.
Cool it.
That's not right.
What's the hurry?
There is no escape. Let's light it up. Absorption test.
Lo mau gerak? Kagak bisa bro.
That's gonna hurt in the morning.
Siapa yang bisa gerak? Siapa yang bolehin gerak?
Dodge this.
Apa itu gerak?
Stand clear.
Cool it.
Enhanced
Alah.
animal module.
Hmm.
Shine down. Absorption test.
Picked the wrong test subject.
Nggak dapet apa-apa. Treasure insignia gitu.
Wow, so many raw materials.
More primo gems. How? Buset. Surut bro. Piu. I'm coming. Ada ikan emas itu lagi. Ntar banyak kotak-kotak ini. Isinya apaan? Duit. Oh, I see you. Yap, gak mungkin semudah. Bang, ini sih agak berlebihan ya bang. Kalau gua lihat-lihat.
Let's light it up.
Will be frozen.
Animal hypostasis in you. Going in. Torn to oblivion.
20.000 tuh. Wah, parah banget.
Take them. I have no need.
10 bro, let's go. Ya, gitulah pokoknya. Ikan. Kita masak cuy ikannya kalau misinya udah selesai. Enak nih mujair. Oh, kalau common 2, kalau exquisite 5, kalau precious 10. Kaya nih gua. Sigil ngora tapi dikit-dikit banget ya. Oh. Kerapu, ya kan? It's okay. What can I do with this? No.
Illusion shattered. Stand clear.
Freeze.
What?
Dodge this.
Shine down.
Freeze. Cool it.
What is this? Say.
Catch the wind.
Gua kayaknya harus lurus ke sana tuh. Wah. Apa nih tuh? Habis. Yang bener aja, bro.
Animal test 6308. Swirl. Mark.
Ini kenapa tiba-tiba darah surplus gua segitu?
Let's light it up. Teamwork is dreamwork. Illusion shattered.
Cool it.
Oke. Open the door. Lah, ada 2. Lah, ada 3. Dapat 1 adaptal energi. Ini kan dituntun kemana ini? Rumahnya sih pasti. Tuh. Yuk, gimme chest. Fillet blade. Dapat lagi tuh fillet blade.
I've never had dim so much.
Dapat 1 lagi adaptal energi. Gak jadi, dia lari.
And that's Paimon's stomach right on cue telling her it's time to go find Gaming. Let's go!
Freeze.
Baru mulai langsung nyerang lu ye. Sini lu.
Cool it.
There is no escape.
Dodge this.
Parah banget lu ye.
What's the hurry?
Kita muter doang. Oh, tuh ada tuh. Ada babi. Kenapa?
Freeze.
Untung Sukrus gua tanky.
Frostbite.
Shine down. Why do they never miss? Off we go.
Kita ikutin lu. Lagi, bro.
Illusion shattered. Stand clear.
Don't push your luck. Dodge this.
Don't push your luck. Knock knock. Lah,
Freeze. Oh, so sorry.
beku aja terus lo.
Cool it.
Animal test 6308. Stand clear.
Dodge this.
Wah. Diem.
Shine down.
Cool it.
Illusion shattered.
Free. Cool it.
There is no escape. Absurd.
Dodge this.
Shine down.
Cool it.
Oh, precious Jess.
Quite the find.
Pew. Look, it's moving. Yeah, it's moving. Set, lewatan. Jade, oh Jade. Kita gak bisa masuk lagi ke sana ya. Bisanya ada waypoint. Hilang jir. Bener-bener hilang loh. Piu. Sekarat semua ini karakter gua nih. Ada chest. Dapat apaan? Primo doang. Oh, dapat. Perasaan gak gua ambilin dah. Main tempat tadi. Udah naik. Piu. No. Itu gak bisa naik lagi. Mentok, cok. Sabar, gua heal dulu. Open the chest.
Easy.
Quite the find.
Malah duduk. Ini bukannya gimana nih? Bisa gak? Piu. Gak bisa. Ada bayi koin tuh. What the hell are you?
Freeze. Dodge this.
Wah, apaan tuh? Jatuh dia. Tih, gak kan?
That was
Bro,
expected.
why? Bluey namanya, karena dia biru. Ada chest di dalam. Chestnya bejibun, cok. Parah ini pembunuhan ini. Pembunuhan berencana. What's up?
Illusion shot. Absorption test. Animal test 6308. There is no escape. Let's light it up. Didn't see that coming. Illusion shattered. Shine down. Take them. I have no need.
Kenapa jalan kita jadi lebih cepat gini dah?
Illusion shattered. Don't break my glasses.
Kayak gua revive lah.
Stand clear. Adventure time. Everybody stand back. Yeah, let's light it up. Shine down.
I'm getting tired of this game. Dodge this.
Animal.
Freeze.
Going in.
Stop nembakin gua, bro.
Absorption test.
Lagi nge-heal loh.
Cool it.
Apa sih?
Dodge this.
Oh gitu. Gak hilang.
Stand clear. There is no escape.
Cool it. What's the hurry?
Apaan? Wah,
Illusion shattered. Enhanced animal module.
Frostbite. Dodge this.
Shine down.
sabar. Biar hilang nih mereka langsung. Gak usah dilawan. Oh, precious chest lagi.
How fortunate.
Mantap. Tadi itu di atas kan ya? Gak mungkin dong di bawah. What now?
Cool it.
Pick up. What the heck, itu getik-getik itu dibawa, cok. Sabar.
Freeze.
Yo, kita bisa jalan di atas air, kita jadi Furina, coy. Furina low budget.
Dodge this.
Wah, jangan dong.
Cool it.
Absorption test.
Dodge this. Cool it.
Stand clear. Illusion shattered.
What's the hurry?
Lah. Walaupun gak di lingkarannya tetap ini lah kita. Tetap bisa jalan di atas air, coy. Kita Furina. Kita bener-bener jadi Furina, coy. Let's go. Gue jadi Furina. Bye bye. Thank you atas powernya, gue jadi Furina nih. Bro, jangan ditinggalin, bro. Berapa nih? 152. Gue pengen ganti ke hydro lah, traveler kita. Atau biarin dendro ya. Masih gak gue jadi Furina? Masih dong gue jadi Furina.
Absorption test. There is no escape.
Dodge this.
Wah, bahaya sangat nih bro.
Cool it.
Iya.
Stand clear.
Kalau ini macam ini kayak awak bisa mati ya. Pulang loh. Pulang. Balik. Halo.
What's the hurry?
What now? What now? D. I'm back. Jadi Furina, cok. Let's go. Jadi Furina, cok. Ini ping gua kenapa? In that case, pew. Back to nature. Hilang. Kabutnya hilang. Wah, nambah tebel dong. Piu. Piu. Ada chest, kenapa tidak? Sama kita mau unlock satu of the seven di sana. Ada spirit card juga. Waduh, hydro, gua gak punya hydro, bro.
I'll take care of it. Go, Barbara, go!
Lah. Oke, dapat.
Look at it sparkle.
Ready when you are.
Ready when you are. Mana? Gue mau jadi ikan. Don't kill me, set me run away. Ini potnya melayang. Don't kill me, I am just a fish. I am just a fish. Ya, hilang cok lingkaran Raiden. Let's go. Masih kepotong nih, tapi kagak ada status 7 lagi. Katanya Archon Quest, tapi mana nih? Kagak jalan nih Archon Quest. Ntar habisin dah kita Archon Quest. Jangan lama-lama, cok. Lu mau Archon Quest tapi malah quest ginian gitu loh. Yaudah. Gua langsung beralih ke Archon Quest. Tapi sebelum itu gua penasaran sama yang tadi, mana tuh? Tuh. Oh, ini yang kayak tadi, cok. Netral kan.
Animal test 6308.
Freeze.
Shine down.
Overload.
Cool it.
Illusion shattered.
Waduh.
Dodge this.
Lah. Bro, amba tuh blow. Netral. Muncul begituan. Itu jatuh ke bawah ya?
Shine down.
Freeze.
Mana tadi? Curang banget lu bisa begitu ya?
Dodge this. Oh, so sorry.
There is no escape. Let's light it up.
Gak main dorong-dorong ya?
Cool it.
Shine down. Yeah, absorption test.
Freeze.
Jangan ganggu gua lagi sibuk.
Dodge this.
Lah, matung gitu deh. Oke,
What's the hurry?
harusnya ngelas ini soalnya boss battle. Precious chest. Tapi isinya rada ini ya. Tapi primo gems lumayan. I want primo gems, my friend. Oh iya, gue mau makan dulu lah. Oke, sabar, gue mau makan dulu. Orangnya mang. Gue lupa ganti cok sini. Parah banget nih orang, lupa ganti scene begitu. Gue dipanggil terus loh. Hah? Apa dia? Gak bakal dengerin dak dia. Pakein itu lah ujung-ujungnya.
Constant over the centuries. But human
Okay.
life is like the dew at dawn, or a bubble rising through water. Transient.
Ya, let's go. Bisa-bisanya gue lupa ganti scene cok, terus ngajem gue ngapain anjir.
There is no escape. Stand clear. Ha! Ha! Shine down. Let's light it up. Yeah. Scatter. Absorption test. Off we go. There is no escape. Propagate. Stand clear. Illusion
Gue
shattered.
masih gak ngerti cara pakai dendro.
Animal test 6308. I always bounce back. Just watch me. Let's light it up. I'm going in.
Buset, 3 bro sekarang.
Germinate. There is no escape. Inazuma shines eternal.
Press the freeze.
Illusion shattered. Absurd. Everybody stand back. Let's light it up. Absorption test. The thunder.
Bro,
Oh, silent. Stand clear. Animal hypostasis emulation. Ha! Scatter. Spring form. Why do they never miss? Let's.
mereka nyundul ini.
I'm going in. Shine down. Propagate. Illusion shattered.
What the hell is happening? Kagak ada serangan, kagak ada angin, kagak ada hujan.
Stand clear.
Bisa-bisanya tiba-tiba. It's
Everybody
time for you to die. Accept your fate and die in peace. Good night, my friend. What the fuck is this? Rip Traveler.
Sure. I'll hang out with you youngsters.
Youngsters? Like, what the fuck, man? Oh, misclick. I mean, like, wait a minute. Let's do it again. Once more, then we're gonna do the Archon quest. Please give me the best artifact ever. Please give me the best artifact ever. Please. I please you.
Absorption test. Let's light it up. Dare to mess with me? Animal test 6308. We'll see about.
Assalamualaikum. Waalaikumsalam, Rafif.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
Wah,
Have fun with this gift. Stand clear.
gak apa-apa sih.
Whirl, Mark 2, absorption test.
Gua tujuannya mau Archon quest, tapi ya gini lah, lu lihat sendiri.
Shine down.
Oke.
Let's light it up.
Wah,
Stand clear. I'm going. There is no escape. Absorption test.
wah.
Let's light it up. Illusion shattered. There is no escape. Huh? Dare to mess with me? Off we go. Enhanced animal module 75. Gears of the storm. Huh? Then teamwork is dreamwork. Why do they never get it? Now you shall perish.
Panas. Panas. Wah,
We'll see about that. Animal test
itu buat apaan gue juga gak tahu. Yang penting gue pakai lah ya.
Let's light it up. Everybody stand back. Shine down.
Ini ngapain bang? You're the last one and you're about to die.
Too late for regrets. Have fun with this gift. Swirl, Mark 2. Teamwork is dreamwork. Inazuma shines eternal.
Nice. Yolah minimal dapat 1 lah, bintang 5, terus efek apa sih namanya? Buff-buffnya bagus gitu. Ah kan? Bang. Ini kira-kira Kita bandingin dulu. Ini crit damage sih. Crit rate-nya kurang bagus tapi kuyeng. Kurang. Kuyeng kurang, Cok. Atau benar? Lebih bagus yang ku pakai sekarang atau yang itu dah? Cok, aku mau ngisi tuh. Oke lah.
Oh, I'm
Ngising saja dengan tenang. Jangan memikirkan masalah hidupmu. Kira-kira lebih bagus ini atau ini ya? Ini kalau buat ini bagus sih ini efeknya. Iya, Cok, bagus anjir efeknya. Ini kira-kira bagus ya. Ini sebenarnya kalau dari yang overall sih memang ini lebih bagus, tapi kalau crit damage itu loh. Gue juga gak punya material buat tingkatin. Kalau gue switch ini terus yang ini gue sacrifice itu berapa nih? 13 doang, bro. Oke, jangan dulu lah. Ini critical damage, Jo. Tapi gak tahu sih itu ntar kalau udah di upgrade dia critical rate atau gimana itu. Ketambahan 1 gitu minimal critical damage. Nih. Set critical rate-nya naik. Tapi gimana ya, Bang ya? Duh. Critical damage loh, gua mencari loh. Ini cerita ini itu yang dipakai siapa ya sebelumnya ya? Circlet-nya. Circlet dipakai siapa dah? Duh, gak usah lah, gak usah diganti dulu lah. Parah. Oke. Saatnya kita lanjutkan Archon Quest. Balik lagi ke Fontaine yang dialognya makin panjang, Cok. Go to the hotel, dibilang. Elements. 2 millimeters damage.
I came here several times with my father when I was little, but stopped eating here as often after growing up. I hope the food here will be to your taste.
Oh, don't worry. We haven't eaten at a hotel like this in a while.
In that case, I'll go order for.
Oke, kita terakhir kali ngesain kasus ya.
Ooh, everything looks so good. People
Jangan dasar gitu, Paimon.
know how to enjoy life.
Lu ngeselin.
Of course. Go ahead, try whatever you like. If the food's good, I'll make a group reservation for the rest of Spina di Rosula next time.
And if it's not?
Well, then.
Yeah. Oh, we called this a farewell meal, but we could also treat it.
Oh,
Speaking of cases,
well, we've certainly taken a big step forward,
if it hadn't happened right.
right? Yet it was because. In such investigations, even the smallest, to be honest, I don't have high hopes for any follow-up that the authorities. It's not that I don't have. It's easy to guard, which is exactly why the Spina di those highfalutin. It's all right. let's talk about something else. Like, what are your future plans?
That's true. We didn't have a chance.
I see.
Waduh, cepet banget.
Your prime. I've heard that there's a long line of people waiting to meet Lady Farina.
Yeah, we've heard that she's sick.
Kayaknya
Well,
sakit kepala kita kembali ya.
consider some more.
Dengerin bacotan yang makin panjang di Fontaine.
Bina di Rosu.
Well,
Gua rindu
one
percakapan
would be
yang
to
sangat
infiltrate
pendek
the
di
performance
Mondstadt.
troupe of the Opera House. I'm sure Lady Farina would be eager to see the ending.
Could you suggest something a little more practical? This plan seems pretty hard to pull off.
All right, here's another. Find a way to conceal yourselves under her bed.
Aku
Then,
merindukan
wake her up in the
percakapan
dead
yang
of
masih
night
sangat
and
pendek
demand
di
Xander
Mondstadt.
personally testify that this one works. When I'm sleepy, I'll do anything as long as I can find.
That might work, but that's not really the problem. The problem is we don't want to get ourselves arrested.
Ah, valid point. All right, no more joking around. Huh. You did defeat her in court, clearing citizens of hers from false accusations. False accusation?
You mean that if we catch her while she's on a break,
This works, right?
why don't we give it a try after this meal? You know, strike while the iron.
Huh? Paimon, did you drink my Fanta?
Was this your drink? Sorry about that. Paimon wasn't really paying attention and the cup was right next to me.
No, it's fine. We're just about done here.
Alright. Honestly,
Is that so? If we're all finished eating, then I'll go.
yeah, we...
Oke. Masalahnya di sini kalau habis percakapan, dia cutscene gitu loh.
Oh, so full. Paimon could
Terus
barely
lanjut percakapan
hold
lagi.
anymore. Nah, that would be so...
Okay.
Hey, Navia, what are you doing over there?
Oh, nothing.
Let's get ready to try to meet the...
So this is goodbye, huh? Well, if you do encounter any other trouble in Fontaine, you're always... in any case, I wish...
See ya!
Bye. Kalau bisa sih pahami lore Fontaine. Soalnya bagus kata gue. Furina tewas dibanding region lain. Monster story-nya pendek ya. Terus kita harus sejak. Oke, ada waypoint, sabar. Sekalian gua unlockin lah. Gua jelajahin. Ada viewpoint juga di situ. Gua ditelepon dong, sabar. Ya, betul sekali. Mana tadi waypointnya nih ya? View 5. Oke, mantap. Oh ya, gue cek Primo Gems gue lah. Bisa bro, beli bro. Gak, kita teorinya gini, kita gak usah tuker, kita langsung kayak begini. Ya gak sih? Tapi nantilah. Kalau minimal bisa udah 2 wish. Ini lapisan mana itu anjir? Kayaknya. Oh, library gitu ya. Oke, sisanya udah di unlock semua. Terus di mana? Sini. Bentar, gua harus nutup pintu dulu. Itu di bawah. Iya, bentar.
Seems all the other knights already have their hands full. Seems like the stories here never have a happy ending.
Oke, lanjut. Gue gak mute kan? Oke, lanjut. By the way, kenapa display capture? Gua ditelepon lagi.
It needs a more romantic touch here.
I didn't know you were such a slacker.
Wait, gue dipanggil lagi.
It needs a more romantic touch here.
I think the hyper-emotional element you're adding is just gratuitous.
It needs a more romantic touch here.
Come on, let's get moving. We're not frozen in place after all.
I can't wait to see how this turns out. I think the hyper-emotional element you're adding is just gratuitous.
It needs a more romantic touch here.
I can't wait to see how this turns out. I think the hyper-emotional element you're adding is just gratuitous.
It needs a more romantic touch here.
Seems all the other knights already have their hands full.
I think the hyper-emotional element you're adding is just gratuitous.
It needs a more romantic touch here.
I didn't know you were such a slacker.
I think the hyper-emotional element you're adding is just gratuitous.
It needs a more romantic touch here.
I can't wait to see how this turns out. I think the hyper-emotional element you're adding is just gratuitous.
It needs a more romantic touch here.
I can't wait to see how this turns out. I think the hyper-emotional element you're adding is just gratuitous.
It needs a more romantic touch
I'm back.
There aren't many people around anymore. Looks like we're back here again, huh? Traveler? Are you hearing voice? Hey, why are you still walking toward? Huh? Hang on. I'm unkind. Hey, traveler? Stop walking! Come on, wake up!
Ah, shit. Yoga sadarkan diri lagi kah? Traveler. Lah, Oceane?
Vache, are you my dear Vache?
Kok suaranya beda sih sama Oceane?
No, wait. You seem to be someone else. Do you know Vache? Wait. Who am I? I'm very sorry. I fear I do not know. My memories feel like they have been washed away like a flood. How much have I lost? How many things that I once held dear while on land? Yes,
Korban
that
pembunuhan.
is what I was once. I do not know how I came to be like this either. I also remember going to many places. I loved adventure, no matter where I went. But now, no, our reunion no longer has any meaning. There is no way for us to create any new. The thought of me gives him no succor. So let it lie. If you meet Vache, tell him not to look for me. Tell him to move on. That is the. Perhaps that is so. If only I could have comforted him. Told him that I did not. Is that what you call it? It was a state of neither fear nor frenzy. With only an end. I could also liken it to being a thirsty person who drinks water for the first time. And only then see. I think I hear your companion. Farewell then.
Oke. Lu. Lah, cutscene. Set.
Demoiselle, look out!
Dear God, it's a whole army of Gardamex.
Wow,
Chlorand?
klorin. Tumbang satu.
Quick, now's our chance!
Ubah target. Buset. Santai banget. Di solo, bro. Keren. Signature weaponnya ini kah, Navia, tapi tidak terlihat seperti itu.
I should thank you for lending us your sword there, Chlorand. But before I do so,
I followed you. It seemed to me that danger has followed you more closely as
I believe that following someone without their knowledge is actually called—
Mr. Callus's last wish was for me to ensure your safety.
Do not speak!
Sorry, demoiselle. I was not.
Thank you for your aid, Miss Clorand, but do keep an eye out for your manner of speech.
Sorry, I did not consider.
Whatever. What else do you know? How did you come to the conclusion that I'd be in grave danger?
I doubt I know much more than you. But I believe that the mastermind behind the serial disappearances, your performance tonight will almost certainly attract their attention.
I'm sure they've— And what about these garter mechs? I thought only those associated with a Maison Gardiennage could control.
None of these mecha have serial numbers. I was sure to check a moment ago. They are not the ones used by... I can only conclude that some powerful or...
What? Your point being that they're out of
Pas dia
sync and
pingsan
supposed to sleep
tiba-tiba
then?
diserang
Yes.
gitu.
Be careful.
I will continue investigating. Regardless, thank you.
Paimon selain bisa terbang-terbang bisa ngapain lagi sih?
Right. I suppose that's the best news we've gotten today.
Demoiselle, I believe that Miss Clorand was...
I know, I just... She's...
Oh, thank goodness! I thought we were... Those Gardamex came out of nowhere while you were unconscious. Oh, and there was that champion duelist named Clorand who came out to...
Oh, come now. Forget all as such.
It will take 50 years.
If it were me, I would have joined the Spina de...
All right.
Actually, Navia, how did you know that we were in danger? You sure...
Well, to be honest, you're the one who tipped us off, Pop.
Huh? Really? Paimon contributed somehow?
Yes. All thanks to you grabbing my drink by mistake.
How did...
After we parted ways, I was on the way back to one of our bases when I suddenly thought of what you said. That the Fanta tasted kind of salty and icky. Fanta only comes in sweet
Fonta, gue jadi ingat
so how
Fanta.
could it have tasted salty? The color of the drink, if I recall, had also been a bit off.
So the Fanta had been spiked with water from the primordial sea?
Yes. So, if you hadn't drunk that cup for me...
Spina de Rosula is preparing the grandest of a...
Huh. Really?
I sent people to Hotel de Boer to investigate, but whoever did this left no trace at all. That's when I figured out that you might be in danger, and hurried...
What? Why would they go after us too?
Tapi Paimon gak tewas
You
tuh.
did foil a plan that they were probably pretty proud. Speaking of which, did anything strange happen when you drank the primordial seawater?
Well, it can't be coincidence that the traveler fainted just now. She said that she heard that voice calling for Vache again. Oh, and this time Paimon heard it too. But it was real faint. Does that mean the primordial seawater raises someone's sensitivity to hydro when it's used on people who are not from Fontaine?
That doesn't sound like too much of a bad thing, to be honest.
New intel? While you were out...
Well, let's hear it. Oh. Vache. That name doesn't ring a bell. I suppose he hasn't stepped forward as a witness since he saw that young woman dissolve. He was at least... But he never gave testimony, or... Yes, thank you. Oh! You...
Well, you did say that our farewell meal didn't really count. And besides, we're in this now whether not.
Demoiselle, do try not to look quite so pleased. You are the face of Spina de Rosula, after all.
You talk too much. Well, in that case, let's head back to one of our bases, shall we? I'll arrange accommodations for you. We also have some plans to go over.
Don't worry, you two. With us around, our base is definitely...
Oke. Jauh banget tuh. Wih. Gue bisa up talent gak sih? Ini gak di level up anjir. Gue punya ginian. Tapi gue punya ginian. Kayak gue punya ginian. Greget gue rasanya mau spoiler. Silahkan sih. Tidak terlalu melarang. Gue gak punya buku. I need book. I need a book so I can level up the talents. I need the books, man. Oke, lumayan. For real?
It's right up ahead.
Ya.
Let's make sure we weren't.
I've been keeping watch, Demoiselle. I haven't spotted any.
Very good.
I shall find rooms for our respective...
Thank you, Malus. Now, let's continue.
Sekarang kemana lagi, bro? Ke bawah sih.
Catch the wind.
Serem amat tempat. Jadi gini. Itu suara apaan anjir? Gue kira ini kayak semacam library loh dari mapnya. Ada serial killer yang berkeliaran di Fonte. Nah, korban-korbannya jadi what? For real?
What's the hurry?
Korban-korbannya jadi oceanic. Kok bisa gitu loh? Wah, jangan-jangan yang kill Furina ini. Sampai mereka jadi oceanic. Parah nih Furina nih. Pembunuh. For real, bro.
So, this is
Your accommodations have been arranged.
Well, after all, we don't allow elite.
Seems like it's tough times for everyone.
To be honest,
Your father.
Demoiselle, if you'll allow me...
no. My father's name is Callus. Yes, the same one they call Callus the Unfaithful in the street. 3 years ago, he was accused of murdering his own friend. But he
What?
chose a duel to defend his honor instead of standing trial. He died.
Oh no.
But I do not believe, but at the time, I believed, but strangely, he not only that even after being seriously injured, to the point where he could be deemed as having lost the duel, he refused to surrender. 3 years later, I still don't understand why he did that. How could he protect his honor if he's dead? The closest piece of info I have is that my father had been investigating the series.
So that's why you're so...
That's right. However, I believe that if the murder case is related
Aslinya
to
tuh
those
bapaknya
behind the
gak bunuh temennya.
they must know. I must
Terus?
know what really happened. Was my father coerced? Framed? Even if he really did kill his friend, I must... If only he'd been more open with me when he was still alive. He even hid the fact that my mother died due to complications when giving birth to me. And now, here I am
Demoiselle, please. If there is anything I can do,
Silver?
anything at all.
I also will never believe that
Malus.
Master Callus murdered anyone. There are none whom I respect more than the two of you, Demoiselle. Master Callus did so much good in
Jadi
life.
bapaknya kena fitnah.
Even our supporters decreased greatly due to that incident.
Wait. If Callus was such a good man,
Difitnah coy.
at least be a...
no. Perhaps people just revel in that kind of drama. People love watching the evil turn over.
What? How could... never mind.
There is one other thing.
Oh. Her? Yeah. That's not the sort of thing that you can just let go and move on from.
Miss Clorand, as always, she knew Master Callus beforehand, and there was...
It's not that...
Don't worry, Navia. I'm on...
Afterward, Miss Clorand told us that, yes, that is our...
Oh, Papa. What? All right. Anyway, that's the information I... thanks.
Yeah.
Please, relax and get some sleep. We will...
Kita harus istirahat.
Paimon slept so well. This place feels almost too safe, huh? Navia? Where did the other...
I sent them back to Poisson. It's Spina de Rosula's place of origin.
Poisson.
And where we have our headquarters.
Paimon gets the
Croissant.
feeling that you're just trying to get them off your back. But never mind that. When...
No, I just returned after going out for a while.
Wait, so you
How could I after...
guess...
Unfortunately, this name seems to have been wiped. I suspect that those behind this...
Does that mean...
No. There is one, and that is the archives kept by Chief Justice Neuvillette. If the Ocean that you met is one of the young women who went missing recently, we should be...
So Neuvillette maintains an archive of case files? Whew. Guess that's the... In that case, let's go talk... Aren't you coming...
No, it's nothing.
Yay. No Primo Gems? No Primo Gems. No, there is no Primo Gems. Itu di luar kan ya?
The palais is right up ahead. Come on.
Itu ada. Ntar di akhir quest. Oke. Neuvillette. Nopal. Malah kalau selesai quest archon dapat terdapat satu mission.
This place does look pretty heavily guarded.
Hey, don't you recognize us?
Huh? Who are you? Just to be clear, I don't care who you are or who you might be.
See? They've got...
Yep.
If you're here just to crack jokes, I can point you towards the exit. Unlike some, we're busy.
No. What I meant to say is, shouldn't you remember us from a few days ago? We were at the trial of the great magician
Oh, yes, I remember. I read about it in the Steambird. You must be Linny's attorneys. It's all coming back to me.
We're here today to report and archive some information on a...
Of course.
Don't worry. We're here on official business.
All right then, I'll let you through. The chief.
Thank...
Oke. Oh, sini, Cok. Tok, Bang.
Please come in.
Neuvillette. Hello. Neuvillette.
Sorry to barge in, Monsieur Neuvillette. We only like to get in because...
It's all right. Please let me know how...
So you're not mad at him?
We are looking for a man called Vache. He may have been an eyewitness in the serial disappearance.
I see. In that case, please wait here a moment while I...
Oke. Naga air kalau ketemu naga Geo gimana ya?
So easy to talk.
Unfortunately, I'm quite certain that no one by the name of Vache has been involved in any case, criminal or civil, in the past several years. There are no records of him either in the files or in my memory.
Zhongli kabur pas ketemu Nopal. Kenapa dia kabur pas ketemu sama Nopal?
Is that so? All right then.
Padahal kan bisa aja tuh di nuklir. Si Neuvillette.
Your father Callus was a truly exceptional man.
And what are you trying to say? Are you trying to console me? Extend your sympathy? No. You are not trying to do any of that. I can hear it in your voice. There's no
Itu ada beberapa
emotion behind your
teori
words.
orang-orang.
It's just like last time. After my father took his place in the duel, you even told in your eyes the value if you truly... Why didn't you give me the power to stop him from throwing his life away?
Kadang zombie itu ada hubungan sama Celestial, sedangkan Nopal itu benci sama Celestial.
Everything
Oh.
was hanging on a thread at that moment. Just the tiniest effort could have changed. There are still so many
Udah cak
things
nuklir
I
aja si
never-
Nuclear.
If you really have no heart, then just look me in the eyes.
Blood accurate-nya Zhongli kan ini cok, nge-summon spear gede tuh.
I'm sorry.
Itu di spam 10 biji udah tewas semua nih cok.
My father are truly alike. You keep. It's not so much that you can't feel, but that you would never express anything. Oh well. My apologies for taking my emotions out on you, Monsieur Chief Justice.
Cuma teori
Let's go,
orang.
Traveler and
Biasa.
Paimon.
Cuma teori doang. Nopal lebih kuat daripada Zhongli. Lore accurate-nya Nopal gimana ya? Padahal bisa terjadi tas sate pakai spear Zhongli.
Navia, are you okay?
Seven of Ray. Apa pula tuh?
I'm fine.
You're right.
Now that I think of it, on the day.
What is it? Did you think of something?
No.
Yeah, he was outside. It was uncovered and the rain could fall there. Why? Do you think that thought has occurred to us before? We've even expanded the search area to try to account for that, but didn't find anything of value. Oh? Wait.
So you're saying
Oh.
the true murderer could have been turned into
Tujuh
you?
naga elemen.
I really think I found. All right, let's go to Poisson.
Yeah, we're gonna make proud.
Do you want to
Poisson.
go with me now, or do you want to head over by yourself later? All right, then I'll wait for you at
Poisson. Gua mau ganti ke Hydro dulu nih. Traveler gua. Traveler.
This world is full of.
Hydro. Yeay. Hydro gua udah punya belum ya? Constellation ya? Belum ya? Tapi darahnya ngurang anjir. Pakai ability-nya Bennett bagus ini, Cok. Dia jadi kayak New Fillet anjir. Nembak-nembakin tapi ini peluru-peluru, Cok, bukan semburan anjir. New Fillet disembur, Cok. Belum ada waypoint yang kebuka. Ampas. Yuk. Wah. Ya, habis. Gue kira bisa terus-terusan, Cok. Gue out dulu, baiklah. Oh, kena. Kena. Ini enak nih. Ya kalau kena kagak kena begitu, bro. Ngorok, jir. Enak banget nge-spam. Wah, tolong. Oh, bisa nge-heal. Diambil-ambilin orbnya.
Stand clear.
Ambil. Dadah.
Shine down.
Wah. Ini sih jangan, Bang. Sebaiknya jangan. Ultinya gimana ya? Gue penasaran. What is this? Aku kaya. Lah. Loh.
Let's light it up. Water jet.
Wow. Enak banget makainya, bro. Gak bohong.
Is this an answer from this world?
Ya. Nembak-nembakin enak banget, Cok.
Oh, I'm looking.
Oke, gas. Lanjut, Bang, lanjut. Sebelum itu di sini ada Aerocool Lux. Ada begini, bro. Ini apaan? Gimana cara bukanya, bro? Oh, bisa. Gua kira bisa masuk dari sini. Masuknya gimana, bro? Tadi ada yang meledak tuh. Bang, pinjam. Ini shield sih sebenarnya. Loh, tembus.
Absorption test.
There is no escape.
Freeze!
Animal test 60 degrees.
Dodge this!
Illusion shattered.
Freeze! Dodge this!
Let's light it up.
Oke. Oh, tembus, ditembusin doang, Cok. Ini cuma beda alam doang. Bang, pinjam. Ini gimana ya pakainya ya? Gue lupa. Lah, keangkat. Oh iya, memang luarnya air ya. Taruh di mana? Sini. Loh, bukan taruh sini. Oh, sini. Terus oh, ngatur ruangannya. Sepuluh primo gems. Itu hydroculus di mana ya by the way? Oh itu tuh di atas sana. Halo. Kotak begini ya jadinya ya. Gas. Dan dan dararan dan dararan dan dararan dararan dan dararan dan dararan dan dararan dararan dan dararan dan dararan dan dararan dararan dan dan dararan dararan dan dararan dararan dan dararan dan dararan dan dararan. What's up?
Shine down.
Mampus. Inazuma shines eternal. Wah, ada yang tangkap nih. Kalian ngapain?
Push your luck. There is no escape.
Freeze. Animal test 6308.
Dan 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 dan.
Cool it. Illusion shattered.
Dodge this.
Did I scare you?
No, you didn't scare me.
Freeze.
Let's light it up.
Your attack is not that scary. It's not scary enough to scare me.
No escape.
Absorption test.
Dodge this.
You failed. Now sleep. You have failed. Now sleep.
What's the hurry?
Hello. What's good, my friend? Satu tewas. Dua tumbang.
Shine down.
Freeze.
What's the hurry?
Satu tewas, dua tumbang.
Illusion shattered.
Set. Udah bang. Oh, ada hidrokulus ternyata di sini. We are going to the poisons. Tiba-tiba gelap begini bro. Terang lagi sih. Tuh, chestnya common, orangnya begini semua cok. Marcote.
What's the hurry?
Yeah. Lewat ya? Udah lewat kocak. Bisa di-rotate? Enggak ya? Padahal epic tuh kalau bisa di-rotate. Mereka cuma berdua kan ya? Lalu kenapa tidak?
Oh, so sorry. Let's light it up.
Cool it. Freeze.
Tewas lo. There is no chance for you to hit me. I am stronger.
Fascinating.
Ya elah, remarkable chest cok. Itu di bawah. Itu hidrokulus di mana coba? Boom. Dapat. Mana via? Cekrek. Dapat. Yo.
Freeze.
Whoa, what a huge ship!
Gua mid lah.
Ship be anchored at
There's no need to be so surprised. While it may look like a ship, it's actually Spina di Rosula's headquarters. My father was the one who asked for it to be built like this. Perhaps our taste in exterior design is the only thing we occasionally had in common. A gigantic and glamorous ship embodies discovery, opportunity, ambition, and conquest. It symbolizes Spina di Rosula's bright and limitless future.
And Paimon thought you were bluffing when you said Spina di Rosula had a glorious past. Paimon was confused why a group with such a history would live in the sewers. But now that Paimon has seen this ship for herself, she's been convinced.
Well, Poisson is where Spina di Rosula began, after all. It's our main base, our home.
What's the hurry?
Illusion shattered!
Maloose, we're back!
Apologies for the wait, demoiselle, and our most important partners. You said before that you still had some business at the court. What brings you back to Poisson so quickly?
About that. It's because my partner here reminded me of something really important. You see, what if my father's case had something to do with water from the primordial sea? You still remember, right, Maloose? On that night, it was raining?
Yes, the case was quite similar to that of Mr. Linney's. Both were what you'd call impossible murders.
Could you tell us a bit more?
Yeah, of course. Many years ago, at a glance, it was a kind of drink.
Wait! Didn't that guard?
Yes, he did. Considering what we know now, it's almost certain that synth is created using water from the primordial sea. If you drink synth for an extended amount of time, you'll suffer many side effects, such as losing the ability to. And if you were to stop drinking it completely, you'll experience flashes of paranoia and anxiety. While as he oversaw Poisson, my father was.
Boss's uncompromising attitude incurred the synth vendor's wrath. But no matter how much they. Not only that, Boss became.
Yes. But the enemy was very cunning. Recognizing that, my father decided to contact. The man's name was Jacques. He felt greatly ashamed about his work after seeing many families destroyed by synth abuse. That night, my father hosted a banquet at his countryside estate. He planned to meet up and exchange information with Jacques, but then we heard 2 gunshots from the courtyard. We raced to the scene and found my father, still holding a gun, and Jacques, who was already dead on the ground.
Huh? How did that happen? Aren't they on the same side?
Sounds just like Lenny's case, doesn't it? In both cases, the culprit seemed obvious, but neither appeared to have any motive at all. Looking back on it, though, I now believe the most important clue was something we all overlooked at the time. There were pieces of clothing left at the scene. Precisely. It's all thanks to you that I made the connection now. Back then, we all just thought they were some costumes that Jacques used to disguise himself at the banquet. But, considering it now, it's almost certain that they belong to a third person at the scene. With one extra person, we'll also need to reconsider why the 2 shots were fired. You're right. We still don't know what happened. But my intuition tells me that we're on the right track to figuring it all out.
Jacques was an empathetic man. I think this On that note, however, even though this will not please you, our opponent is... Even though Spina, there is no need...
If that's indeed what he wished for, was I not the closest person to him? What was the point of him dying without sharing any of the secrets he knew? Synth is still here. Callus the Unfaithful is still his epithet. And Spina di Rosula is bare. Did he think I'd just accept it? I've never accepted that. I want to find out the...
Navia.
This is indeed the best moment to act. Your partner appears to be quite reliable, and more importantly, demoiselle, I think you're also ready.
So you do know something else, Malus?
Yes, I do. In fact, even before that, but what drove all the tensions to the boiling point was the revelation that you, demoiselle, had been selected as the next target.
What?
Boss also didn't tell you, and the serial disappearances case caused him great anxiety. 5 years was nowhere near enough time to resolve this long-standing conflict. But once he passed away, knowing all of this, he decided to use one final intimidation tactic before his death. But as long as you remained safe, he would not share the evidence with the public. If something were to happen to you, then he and all those he told would immediately expose all they knew about Synth and the disappeared victims.
Right, so nobody would be able to get off scot-free.
As we've seen, Boss's tactic has worked, even though Boss has been gone for a long time.
No, I don't believe it. He never...
No father wants their daughter to see them weak and haggard, especially someone as proud as Boss. To him, dying in a duel and suffering lasting dishonor as the unfaithful...
So he chose to die?
I'm afraid you're not understanding this correctly. If Boss's spirit, I'm sure he...
No. Is that the amount of confidence he had in me? And what if I was never able to make it to where I am now? Yeah. I suppose, but thankfully, he rarely talked to me about complex matters, and thus understood little of me as a person. Malus, what was the key evidence that he shared with you?
It's the location when he was threatened. But if you want...
Why? If we know...
You mustn't forget that we're fighting against... There's no telling, but the worst case...
Then...
Well, you saw...
But things are different.
You sound like you've put a lot of thought into this, Malus.
I am the butler, after all. I live but to serve. I've always been willing to take on any kind of risk for your sake. But considering my relative lack of ability, I've spent my time...
Thank you for all of that, Malus. Have you discovered any...
Let me think. One conclusion I came to was that the enemy must be quite familiar with Spina di Rosula, or at least have an informant planted here. When I announced orders to the organization's members on Demoiselle's behalf, I used to deliberately keep a few people in the dark and observe the reactions of the synth vendors. If the vendors didn't change their plans, then the individuals informed of our orders must be innocent. If the vendors packed up and fled, however, then someone must have given them the news. After several rounds of testing, and the first is Florent, Spina de Rasula's senior advisor.
Huh? Florent?
Yes, surprising, isn't it? He was one of the people, thanks to his position. There's someone else like him, too. Marcel.
Uncle Marcel.
It's a guild in Poisson. The boss helped it to grow to its current size and prominence. In the beginning, they were only reselling some daily goods, but now they're one of the richest guilds around, with a lot of business connections in the city.
So, they're like a sister organization?
Yes, you can say that. When we were fighting against the synth dealers, they provided us with plenty of support. It's a bit difficult to imagine someone using their own money to hunt down them.
The final suspect is Thierry, the man responsible for coordinating information between Spina de Rasula and the guards. Although the guards mostly leave us to our own device, since Thierry is all—
I see. To think that the—
If you want to investigate—
Of course. And thank you.
You're too kind. And before I forget, proving Boss's innocence would— After that incident, Jacques' wife and daughter would— If it might help, you could also pay them a—
Aw, thank you so much, Melu.
A new case awaits, my dear partner. I hope we can work together to uncover the truth and end this case once and for all.
It is settled, then. Please excuse—
Thank you for arranging everything for us, Malus.
Excuse me, miss. Do you need anything from us?
Oh,
Hey, Navia's all quiet. This isn't like her at all.
I'm sorry that I only came to visit
Ah, if it's about that.
But aren't all of those things nothing compared to the loss of Jacques? I can understand the kind of pain that comes with losing a father so needlessly.
You don't understand at all.
I didn't know how to face you, because I didn't know what I could possibly bring as a consolation gift. I know only the full truth could bring closure to you, and to all of us.
Mm-hmm. I'm sorry. I appreciate the sentiment, but you don't have to carry all that guilt. On the matter regarding my husband, my daughter and I have more or less found our answer already.
Would you mind sharing it with me? I really can't believe that my father could ever bring himself to shoot Jacques.
I always knew that my husband's money was earned through others' suffering. He told me countless times that if he could turn back the clock, he would never go into the synth business again. He had many regrets, and felt that he took the idea of providing for his family too literally. For the longest time, he thought Mora was everything. So when Mr. Callis came to him with a proposal, he accepted it almost immediately. He tried to be as careful as he could, but even so, he was still found out by the higher-ups.
They found out about his betrayal?
Papa didn't say that exactly, but Papa did tell me that I should never be ungrateful.
Before he left that day, He told me that he had no choice. It was only later that I realized it was his final farewell to the two of us. I don't know that for sure, but you... Which is why I'm the one who should feel guilty. Callus had always taken great care of us, both when he was still alive and after he passed away. Even if he fired the shot that killed my husband.
But Mama, why is Papa still the bad guy if he did the right thing? Papa always wanted to be a
Well, things aren't all...
Yeah, Papa was...
Then you should hold on to that. Regardless of whether he left you a...
Oh.
Thank you. For everything.
Thank you. Even though your personality is quite different from your father's, your determination when you speak is...
You really think so? That's the first time...
Come on, let's get moving.
Are you okay, Navia?
I'm fine. Don't worry. Let's investigate the 3 suspects next. Florent should be nearby, and we should be able to find Thierry and Uncle Marcel in the city.
Greetings, boss. How may I be of assistance today?
I'm sure you've heard about what happened at the Opera House? Someone got turned into water right in front of us.
Yeah, I've heard. With some...
It also, after my partner here put the duck... Can you do me a favor and...
Let me think. After that, he told us that he wanted to go get some fresh air. My first reaction was, but when I got there, it was already too late. Mr. Callus was standing over a dead body with a gun in his hands. All we could do was look back and forth at each other, not knowing what to say.
So you also remember 2 gunshots?
Indeed. The reason being, Mr. Callus had left his gun on the table. But according to the guard, about the clothes left at the scene that you mentioned, do you think there was a third person there who was turned?
At least from our perspective, the gun he was holding,
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. But hold on. If that's... He didn't even want to face the Oratrice machine. And did he lose all faith in the courts after seeing someone dissolve right in front of his eyes?
About that, Maloost, I'll tell you everything, once the whole...
I understand. And if I may just say, what many people have left, but it was Mr. Callus's no matter what others might say.
Don't worry. I will definitely find the truth. You and all our other...
Hey, Thierry, it's me.
Oh,
Oh,
oh, okay. Hey.
are you sure there isn't a...
I mean, where I work, Callis did a fantastic job running the town. It would be next to impossible for me to find a similarly easy but high-paying job in the city. Anyway, enough chit-chat. Are these two friends of yours? You, here for some formal business?
Yes. These two are my partners. What happened at the Opera House made us realize that Linny's case and my father's may be related. We're trying to
Ah, I get it. If you want to go through...
That'd be much...
Of course. Why do you ask?
Well, so... if you...
If I had to make an analogy, when you order a dish, the chef will make it for you. If you try to make removing a cereal, so I can promise you, they're certainly not cheap. So, whoever their owner is must be super rich.
Oh, then you're officially in the clear, Thierry.
Oh, well, jokes aside, I'll be staying in this...
I didn't know you were such a slacker.
Welcome to Palais Mermonia.
Come on, let's get moving. We're not frozen in place after all.
Welcome to Palais Mermonia.
Hello. How may I help you? I'm here to see Marcel. Sure. I will...
Ah, Navia, hello. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm not as...
Oh, it's all right, Uncle Mark. I just wanted to talk to...
Yes,
Oh!
that's right. I also witnessed to beat the Hydra...
Oh,
Apologies. It's just how Fontaine is as a nation.
Uncle Marcel...
Yes.
Exactly.
Oh.
We were attacked on Araneus by some unnumbered Gardamex. And there was also, if not for the vigilant...
Oh, you're giving it...
Alas. It seems But rest assured, Navia. If anyone dares to lay the...
Thank you, Uncle Marcel. Do you have any new thoughts on...
About the confrérie was Then I heard the sound of a...
Oh, it's okay.
Sounds good. All my wealth comes from...
We've talked to all three...
None of them sounded particularly suspicious.
Anyway.
But where should we start? Ah, you're from...
According to Jacques...
So, Jacques fired the first shot?
Oh? And why is that?
Ooh, that's a good point. Jacques probably already knew that.
Huh. So, what would make more sense from his perspective would make sense. But besides Jacques, It's obvious that
Do you think...
given everything that... But who among the 3 suspects would have the ability to control privately owned Gardamex? Thierry, you say? Huh. But... I didn't feel...
Yeah. If the mecha were taken from the guards, it should be pretty easy to find out when...
Florent? It is true, but... Spina, do you...
So you're saying he's too broke to...
Exactly. He can't. And even if he could, I don't think he would be... Uncle Marcel? And with funds from the Confrérie, still really... Also, wouldn't this mean he has been spending a whole... Who could it be? You know, if you think everything through...
Could we be missing other suspects?
The suspect is knowledgeable about... Even if I don't want to believe it, I'm starting to see how things could all tie back...
Well, we still have another trump card on top of all the theorizing and speculating.
Yes. We need far more...
Navia, here you are. Oh, I've been looking for you.
Huh? Aren't you the guy from...
Yeah. News came from Irenaeus just after...
Wasn't that place built specifically?
I know. But they said the person they're putting on trial is a Fatui harbinger called Tartaglia.
What? Is that...
Yeah, we know him.
Well, he's been accused of being the true culprit behind the serial disappearances case.
Wait, how? None of our investigations have had anything to do with him.
That's what I thought was strange about it, so I came to tell you if the charge against him stands, then it'll be next to impossible.
Right, because the...
Yeah. And
I understand. Huh? Split up? What do you mean? Just as... Since this is a trial about... You're right. I won't have any chance of making that charge stick, though, unless we find more evidence. It'll be up...
We'll help you.
Demoiselle, please allow us to accompany you.
I'm ready.
Ah, Malou, Silver. When did you two...
We heard that you'll be leaving. It's our hope that you...
See you then! Now that Navia has set out for Irenaeus, we should also get going. The location of... Huh. According to Malusa's info, the synth production base is underwater. Let's go and try to find the entrance. Finally found it! Huh. So this is the entrance that leads to the synth product. Ah, you're right. Navia's probably arguing up...
It would appear that I must repeat my question again. Do you accept the charge that you are the true culprit behind the serial disappearances case?
To be perfectly honest, I don't understand your country's complicated court system
or the reason why I'm being charged with something I've never even heard of. However, I did hear that people who have been charged can choose to participate in a duel to clear their name. Is that right? In which case, as long as I accept the charge, I can have an all-out fight with that champion duelist Clorend. I've got to admit, that's one of the— when I privately sparred with her last time, she was obviously holding back.
Hey! Don't you understand? You're currently the prime suspect for a major case. This isn't the place for you to be—
Oh? Sounds like the Hydro Archon wants to lecture me on the ways of the Opera House. Then why don't you duel me too? I'm the kind of student—
No. That's—
Alas, it would appear that communication with the defendant is going poorly, and we have made very little progress. In that case, let me explain everything from the very beginning again. The goal of this trial is to determine the culprit behind the serial disappearances case.
that case had nothing to do with him. Huh? What's going on?
Why is she
I told you it couldn't be one of the Fatui Harbingers.
Miss Navia, this is the second time you've interrupted the court proceedings. I only tolerate, but that was an exception rather than standard court.
Oh, please. Did you ever think we can put that discussion aside for now. I'm not here to— and if my charges prove true, then—
Oh, a young lady has charged in and offered to clear my name. How fascinating. So, Your Honor, is there nothing else for me to do now?
You may take a seat for now in the audience, but that doesn't mean the suspicions against you have been lifted. Now then, Miss Navia, who—
That person is— Marcel, the head of Confrérie of Cabrières.
Huh? What confrérie? Never heard of them in my life.
I've heard of them, but weren't they Spina di—
Oh, is this going to be a friends to enemies type situation?
Please let me remind you, Miss Navia, that charging someone is an incredibly serious matter. And if the charge fails, depending on—
Yes.
In that case, I declare the charge to be valid. Miss Navia and attorneys, please take your places on— Members of the guards, please contact Mr. Marcel. Mr. Marcel, you will not
Apologies. It all just happened so quickly. I still haven't figured out what's going on. I think an attorney won't be necessary. This is probably just a misunderstanding between—
Very well. In that case, since both sides have now arrived, Miss Navia, please present your—
I would like to take everyone back to 3 years ago, to the case of Callus the Only through elucidating what really happened in that case can we connect all the dots for the serial disappearance.
Navia, do you really think that I was the one who killed your father? Come on, why would I do that? Callus was my benefactor, and remember, both you and I only ran to the scene when we heard the sound of a gun. If that's enough to make me a suspect, wouldn't that make everyone at that banquet a suspect as well?
I think there's no point in getting into the specifics right now. The audience doesn't even have the big picture yet. Exactly correct, Your Honor. I must—
I see. In which case, I will recount the findings about that case as originally recorded by Maison Gardiennage. On the day of the murder, Spina di Rosula hosted a large banquet in a countryside estate owned by the Confrérie of— During the banquet, all attending guests— When the guests arrived at the scene, they found the primary suspect, Callus, holding a gun, while his acquaintance— The guard's investigation did not recover any other firearms from the scene. The suspect did not dispute this conclusion, and also declined— Callus was defeated by champion duelist Clorand in the ensuing duel. These are the known facts about the—
The one with the motive to— after that, the Thank you. However, we should testimony of the victim's family confirms that Jacques had, however, unfortunately. This assassin for a pile of but now since it was realizing this, the true culprit caused the hired assassin to dissolve into water, leading everyone to believe Callus was responsible.
That's what happened. Wait, you're telling me something as dangerous as water from the
What a great theory. It also explains Callus's and Jacques.
Mr. Marcel, you are the one being charged with the crime.
Ah, but I think I agree with everything Navia just said. In fact, there was nothing in her speech that...
Then, may I ask some questions? In my one, do you...
I'm a...
Boo! If you don't have it...
I may not have the evidence with me, but I know where I could go to collect it. If we look up the deserted clothes against a record of people who went missing around the same time, we should be able to find a match. Considering the serial disappearances...
That makes sense to me. Monsieur Neuvillette.
Why do I feel like Farina's acting
Maybe she's scared of embarrassing her.
Alternatively, she's become more diligent.
My second question has to do with the ensuing duel. Then why didn't Mr. Callus explain himself in court? If he had testified that...
I've thought about this too. And the answer is actually the dissolving power of water. My father could have exposed it for all to... At that time, Spina di Rosu... What was certain, however, was that it would paint a gigantic target on my back.
Boss once told me that Demoiselle had already been selected as the next target of the serial disappearances case.
What?
If the secret had gotten out, the culprit would have fought an all-out war with Espina right there and then. Of course, the guards might eventually figure out the truth of the matter and deter... But what good would that do? How can had this opera house ever... But by staying silent, I was able to become Spina di Rosula's president, and once I have figured out the truth and stepped up to the challenge, I will...
So, you mean to say, your father intended to die in the duelist's ring?
That's right.
Do you have any proof?
Of course. All you need is to ask his opponent, Clarand. I don't need your apology, your guilt, or your support from the shadows. But since he entrusted...
so...
Yes, as a champion duelist, I've fought many battles and taken a countless number of dishonor in my line of work. Just one look and I can tell if a duelist is hoping to live or if they're looking to die. I hereby swear on my name and honor as a champion duelist that Mr. Callus never intended to leave the ring alive.
Since that's your testimony,
I concur. However, Miss Navia, you still...
Right? What she said was fascinating.
Wait, weren't they just talking about the serial disappearances case?
Of course, Your Honor. The two cases are in my father's case, the culprit and at the end of Linny's trial, the culprit also only dissolved the victim in front of everyone because they realized the culprit could only time their actions so precise. Coincidentally,
So that's why you suspected me. I'm used to it.
No need to appeal to...
I won't try to refute your points one by one, but even if on top of that, does a person have to be physically present to control the...
Know what she can say?
I know that even with that, alas, who won't feel at least a little hurt by... But if I were to dismiss this completely, do you know what the biggest flaw in your reasoning is?
I suppose you're gonna tell me anyways.
It's timing again. I'm a businessman by trade. From that standpoint, there's no reason for me to kidnap young women. It's a high-risk action with nothing to gain. In addition, I left my home in Snezhnaya when I was young to come to Poisson and work in some trade. My business only thrived when I received Callus's patronage. But the disappearances began before I ever stepped foot in Fontaine.
I do apologize, demoiselle.
No.
Is there anything else? You can also take a look at my border entry records, or ask my friends and family when I left Snezhnaya for the first time. Could those records and testimonies do something to appease the unspeakable
Seems like she got the wrong. At this rate, Navia will be convicted for falsely.
I think you've done a superb job of dissecting, but aren't you going against all of his wishes? He wished for you to become more rational, once you've learned to be more considerate of others' feelings, and to stop rushing headlong in.
This isn't just about me. The biggest difference between me, the people whose families, many people's images, and whose... Is it a man
Huh.
Oh, so you...
I've merely surprised.
I was waiting...
What's the hurry?
There is no escape.
Stand clear.
Cool it! Dodge this!
Animal test 6308.
Illusion shattered.
Whoa! The floor is going up! Is it because of this mechanism in the middle? That guy really prepared a lot of stuff for this place. Paimon thinks we need to go up, but Paimon doesn't see a way. Let's take a look around. Maybe we'll find a hidden mechanism that'll show us the way up.
Gua kiri dulu dah.
The water level is rising. Now we can swim to the top.
Sekian dulu buat stream Genshin Impact kali ini, dan sampai jumpa di stream berikutnya.
Where we need to go.
Dadah. Wait.